guys, welcome back. Subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. So today I'll be talking about the rampant road accidents in Uganda today. And yes, today I'll be discussing this topic with my colleague here. And please let me give him the opportunity to introduce himself. Please say welcome.
Thank you so much. Hello everyone. I hope you are okay and doing well over that side. Yeah, my name is Matthew Sylvia, and as she earlier introduced, we have come here to talk about the causes and the various solutions we can give for the rampant road accidents today. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome again. So as we all know, recently there has been a lot of road accidents that is really causing a lot of deaths and injuries, and we count this as a public health challenge because if you look at this, almost 12 people die per day and about 360 people die every month out of road accidents. And I believe there's so many ways we can, or there's so many things we can do to stop these road accidents. Yeah, and these are the things that we will discuss, and what causes these road accidents can also be stopped. Yeah, so let's discuss the causes of road accident. One, I know of recklessness and carelessness of drivers today. There's so many drivers there outside there that are really so reckless. For example, most of them overspeed on this road every other time, and most of the time you find that some of them they be drinking, or they might have drunk before they started the journey, or they even be drinking when they're driving, and they end up, alcohol is toxic and disorganizes their mind, and yeah, they end up getting accidents on the way. And another one is most of these drivers, if you sometimes see there are others that are really unqualified. They don't have the necessary qualifications, and that means that they do not know the basic road signs. So because most of them, maybe they would have trained through families, through friends, and before you know they're on the road. Yeah, and another thing is the speed bumps. There's speed bumps on maybe high parts, or highways, and these speed bumps are put there for you to control overspeeding on this road. So most of the time these drivers, they don't take precautions of the speed bumps, making them get accidents. Other thing I can talk about is most of the time these drivers do what we call overloading. I have seen this on several occasions, and we have seen people, for example, the trucks. Most of these trucks that do businesses, you find a vehicle is full of sacks and people are sitting on top, and the kind of the road we have in Uganda today. So bad, and sometimes when it rains, the weather condition, you find the road is bad, the weather is so, maybe it is a rainy season. Exactly, and you find that they end up getting accidents on such roads. Then one of the reasons as to why there is so much road accidents today is the narrow roads we have, and the old narrow and the old roads with a lot of potholes, by the way. Yeah, so you find that these are old kind of fashion roads that was constructed not to, I don't even know how to explain that.
To accommodate these modern vehicles that are using these roads at the moment. These roads that we have currently are constructed with long ago technology.
Yeah. So this kind of roads are very narrow, and it is very riskier for you to start overtaking somebody on this kind of road. Yeah, so in the process of overtaking, you find somebody can just lose track out of the road. And for example, we all know about the recent accident on the
one that happened on Massacre Road.
True.
It was carrying traders, one of the markets that side.
Yeah, so he was trying to overtake the other one on a very narrow road, and yeah, the accident really happened. And then one thing I could talk about is the corruption in Uganda today. We all know very well that most of the times these vehicles that are on the road are not even in a good condition, or maybe the driver doesn't have all the necessary requirements that makes him to be driving at that time. And or maybe the driver is even a bit drunk, and our authorities on the road, we expect them to keep us safe, by maybe stopping such kind of vehicles and maybe stopping them. And yeah, so we have seen, we all know this, that these people, they just give them some a little money, and before you know, the vehicle is not in a good condition. The driver is not in a good, doesn't have the necessary requirements to be driving, and he has already been granted access to go ahead. And these are one of the reasons that can actually, or is causing these accidents. Then the other thing that I can also talk about is lack of traffic, signs. Yeah. Yes, lack of traffic road signs on the road. Like if you look at our country, some of them could have been there, but at the moment they are maybe worn out. Some of them have been knocked down by the recent accidents, and you find they have never been replaced. And the driver is just coming, he doesn't know. Like maybe such places could even be on a highway, or near a center where people are many, and accidents just happens just like that. So these are some of the few causes of the road accidents we have. Yeah, so with that, I'll be welcoming you to talk about the solutions. What are the possible solutions that we can do to stop the rampant road accidents today?
Yes, again, thank you for whatever I have discussed. What we have had are some of the few causes of the road accidents that are on a rampage in our country today. And before we start on the solutions, I want to first take this opportunity to thank the government and Ministry of Transport and Works and all the local authorities that have at least taken a step in trying to reduce these road accidents. We can't say that they have done nothing. There is at least something to reduce. But in addition, what could be done to reduce more on those accidents? One of the points I can start with is creating awareness. We should not take it in mind that it's only these, like the drivers, the motorists, or cyclists that use the roads. Even other people. We are very many road users. Sometimes accidents are not only caused by those people in the vehicles. Even these people, the pedestrians, can also cause accidents. So, awareness should be created through maybe the media, the televisions, radios, and newspapers to make people aware of how they can use the roads, how to behave while on the road, where and at what time should I be moving on this part of the road. This would be of great importance in reducing these traffic accidents that are occurring. Secondly, I think I can talk about, she talked about cars that are not in a good mechanical condition to be on the road. From that very point, I would suggest that what if the government puts like some garages, government-owned garages across the different roads in the country. This will help to screen out those cars or vehicles that are not fit to continue with the journey as they are moving. It will be of some help. It will help to reduce cars that are worn out to be on the road. There are some cars that give like too much smoke and cause the reduced visibility of the drivers behind. All those things result into accidents. So by that, I think road accidents can be reduced. The issue of the traffic road signs together with the traffic police. Yeah. Surely we have seen very many accidents occurring, and they are destroying all the road signs that are already in place. And now, replenishing or putting new ones takes a lot of time. Actually, some road signs have not been even renewed up to now. So, the concerned officials or even the traffic police, they should work on that. They paint them maybe again such that they are visible. For example, at some deadly points like corners or sharp bends in the roads. And also, where necessary, there are some places where this high speed is not necessary. And so in such places, the Ministry of Works, I think, is the one concerned, and URA, they need to put like speed humps, as she said, to reduce the speed as the drivers are approaching such areas. So that can also be a very, very good solution. let's talk about road auditing. What do I mean by this? We have seen some accidents occurring, and the people in those localities say this place surely accidents occur so much in such places. I think we have heard
Yeah,
that.
it is true.
It is true. So, since people are aware that accidents occur in such places, and the government is also aware, they can maybe try to put some landmarks in such such spots. They put, maybe we talked of road humps, some warning signs, and even the traffic police can also be there. We have seen it at some places. For example, Karumada, those traffic policemen, they can at least help monitor the movement of vehicles in such places.
Yeah.
Those deadly spots can be known to the very many drivers, and when they reach there, they at least be cautious.
I think that would really be of help.
It would be of good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I can end with, solutions are very many, but I think at the moment I'm going to end with this one. It is to do with installation of modernized cameras. I can call them CCTV cameras
On the vehicles.
on the vehicles. Mostly these vehicles that move long routes, maybe from the
Like
capital
the
of the country.
buses.
Yeah. Bus companies, the trucker drivers moving across the country, they can put these cameras in front of the driver, such that the people at the command center, they can be able to monitor the behavior of the driver as they are moving.
Yeah.
So at some point they might see that maybe he's dizzy, he's trying to maybe doze and all those things. They can maybe inform him earlier that at the moment you are not fit to continue with the journey.
Yeah.
And in so doing, we shall end up, at least we will have taken a step further in reducing
Save
the
lives.
accidents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I would wish to stop there and let my friend try to conclude. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you for the solutions you have given us, and we hope that this will help all of us out there to be cautious. And I also think that even the passengers in the vehicle can really do something. For example, I have been in vehicles that travel to long distances that they can overload people at the extent that you find the in front seat where the driver is sitting, you find 4 people in front there. In front, yeah. So in such a scenario, if the passengers are there, I think they should boycott like being in such a vehicle.
Yes, they can also try to refuse. The thing is overloaded.
Yeah.
They can try to,
Because it's very dangerous for the driver to be sitting with how many people? Like 4 people in front.
Yes.
Yeah, that can really or easily cause an accident. Yeah, so with these guys, I hope that you have learned something, and can, this is a collective responsibility for all of us to stop this kind of road accident happening these days. So thank you so much. I hope this video will be of help. Until next time, thank you.